Today we're going to be sharing with you 3 ways high performers manage stress, because thinking that high performers don't experience stress is a big mistake. People at the top of their game do experience stress. It's completely natural because we're all human, right?
Definitely. So if you're a high performer giving yourself a hard time for feeling stressed because others make it look easy and you feel like you shouldn't be feeling the pressure, then let's take a sigh of relief and remember that no one is immune to stress.
100%. It gets the best of everyone, and including us, right? And we've been in this game for like 35 years combined, right? So the only reason some people make it look easy is because they know how to navigate their stress. The key is to know when healthy stress is making them better and when unhealthy stress is making them ineffective. So if you haven't already, feel free to check out the episode we did specifically on healthy versus unhealthy stress. The link will be in the notes.
Definitely. High performers are those special individuals who go above and beyond to achieve their goals for themselves, their loved ones, and their community. Now, whether you're an entrepreneur, an athlete, a business leader, a teacher, a parent, or just simply aspiring to be the best you can be, learning how to navigate stress will boost your energy, help you gain clarity, and improve results in every area of your life.
A number of studies have shown that those who adopt a healthy relationship with stress feel more resourceful and more resilient during stressful times. They manage work pressure in effective ways and find more opportunities to be authentic in their relationships. Their health is optimal and they have more energy to do the things that they love. So today we're going to be sharing with you 3 ways high performers navigate stress and how you can do it too.
And the first one is stress identification. Now, high performers identify where their stress is stemming from. They have an holistic outlook on their life so they can keep perspective and adopt a well-rounded approach on a daily basis. Now, they understand that nothing happens in isolation and that no one thing can sabotage their livelihood, well-being, and meaning of life. Now, by reviewing their career, finances, relationships, health, personal growth, mission, environment, hobbies, and spiritual life from a place of observation allows them to catch any stresses before they become unhealthy and destructive.
When we don't zoom out and reflect on our life from this level of perspective, it's common to get lost in daily issues, right? We become reactive and distracted by problems, often leaning then into unhealthy coping mechanisms like drinking alcohol to take the edge off, like working to excess, withdrawing from social situations, exercising and or eating too much or too little. Compromising on sleep is a biggie, snapping at loved ones and procrastinating, to name just a few.
Now, take a moment and be really honest with yourself in all areas of your life. Identify any issues and areas for growth. Now, take action on the root of the problems and obstacles that are limiting you. Now, if you want to be guided on this, we invite you to attend our Stressful to Stress-Free workshop, where we actually guide you on all 3 of the insights we're sharing with you today. More info on this can be found in the notes.
So the second one is devotion to self-care. The highest performers of our generation look after themselves. They know that prioritising their well-being brings an enormous return on investment in every aspect of life.
And they dedicate time, money, and energy into mastering what thoughts and ideas consume their minds, how to navigate their emotional well-being, and also when to factor rest and recovery into the busyness of life, and how to self-regulate through the simplicity of breath. Also about moving their bodies to support the vision they have for their lives, decision-making when eating and drinking to nurture the system, and also where and how to utilize energy to align with what serves them and how to take action towards what they want in life.
Now, countless studies show, once again, how when we neglect self-care, we are more likely to feel stress-related chronic pain, experience tension and heaviness, negative thinking, overthinking, anxiety, emotional outbursts, lack of motivation, and eventually burnout. Now, none of that screams high performance, does it? So if you know you can do better with self-care, take a look at the free diagnostic tool that we made that will help you to assess how you're performing in the areas that Jonathan's just described. It focuses on showing you what's going well and what can be done to improve quickly. It's a scorecard with 24 questions to help you relieve stress fast and perform at the highest levels, and it takes less than 7 minutes to do. So take the Stress-Free Wellness Scorecard. The information will be in the show notes.
And the third way high performers navigate stress is doing the deep work. Now, in a world of overwhelming information and distraction, high performers recognize that if they get caught up in the noise, they'll only ever perform as average. Now, indulging in news headlines and tips on a social media feed is not going to cut it if you want to live a life of high performance. Now, to experience deep meaning and top level performance, we must do what most people are not doing, and that's to go deep. You can only meet the world at the same level you've met yourself, which is why getting to know yourself at the deepest levels gives you an enormous advantage.
Understanding your own triggers, your beliefs, values, your patterns, your needs, and authentic self creates an unstoppable force. Letting go of past trauma and unresolved emotions allows you to live from a clear space. So instead of all your old wounds from the past events tainting stressful situations, you can see situations for what they really are. Doing the deep work creates meaningful habits that are aligned to your purpose. So when we live in alignment, we can accomplish what we want with ease and grace.
If you truly want to perform at your best, free from unhealthy stress and live the life you want, it's time to recognize stress runs deeper than we think, and there's no avoiding it. So check out the episode that we did called Tried Everything But Still Stressed, so you can find out where to start in doing that deep work. It can be challenging to navigate stress, especially if we feel like we don't have the time, the energy, and the know-how. But that's the awesome thing about high performers. They can look at a challenge and take it on with courage and conviction. And in the long run, it costs more than just time and energy to ignore stress. It costs health, wealth, and our happiness.
Lean into the resources that we've shared with you today and you'll be ahead of the game. You'll be able to live with peace of mind, balancing work and personal life without compromising your health, your wealth and your happiness. You'll actually be able to go after and get what you want the most in life, whether that be setting up your own business, landing your dream job, or just having incredible, meaningful relationships. Just imagine for a moment that there's no stress standing in the way of you feeling good about yourself inside and out, knowing that you consistently show up for yourself when it counts.
Now, navigating stress doesn't mean life becomes perfect. Okay, it means you know exactly what to do when life throws twists and turns your way and things don't go to plan. Okay, it means understanding how to leverage healthy stress to make you even better and how to eliminate unhealthy stress so you stop sabotaging yourself.
So what to do next, right? So just a quick recap. We want to identify your stress, and you can join the free workshop that we mentioned earlier to do that. The second is to improve your self-care where it counts by taking the free Stress-Free Scorecard to assess how you're doing in the core 8 areas that is actually needed for high performance. And the third thing you can do next is dive into the deep work. You can check out the episode that we mentioned earlier, or you can even book a free discovery call with us to move you to high performance fast.
Now, if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to us anytime because we're always here to help. So until then, be well, mean well, and make a difference that lasts.